Hello. Manpreet, will you please switch on your mic? Yes. How are you, Manpreet?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
Fine, great. So, have you noted on all the doubts and all the things that you're going to ask from me in this session?
I was just checking and I just came to know that I have a problem in speaking part
Mhm.
5th, 6th, and 7th, and for writing task 2.
Okay. So, please keep the pen and paper handy so that you can note down the things. Even I will share the screen with you so that you can understand the things.
Okay.
So, first of all, I just need to clear about the format, and I want to start from the tips of all the
Okay.
tasks so that you can come to know that yes, this could be the way that you can improve your self speaking. So, should we start?
Yeah.
I'm going to share the screen with you right now. Just a
Yeah,
second.
I got
So
it.
that is a book that I most of the time use for my students, like who are preparing for their CELPIP exam. So, so this include questions, tips, key terms, and the answer, the suggested answer. So, first of all, let's start from the format and the type of task. There are, as you know, that there are 8 tasks. One task always remain unscored that has not been mentioned here. But as you know that in the final exam, you will get one question. For that, you have to speak for at least 30 seconds. It may be your best friend, your means best parent, anything that is used only for your quality purpose so that they can know like whether this is a person who is going to conduct that take the test or not. So let's start from the first one. There are two items in the total speaking that require 90 seconds of the time for the recording section. That is number 1 and number 7. Number 1 is giving advice and number 7 is opinion. That is exactly the same that we people used to do in the IELTS writing. Means the topic will be given to you and you have to speak for this topic for around 90 seconds. So now what the thing is, if I start from giving the advice, so giving the advice always need your attention that you are suggesting something to someone. We can say that advice, recommendations, suggestions, they are all are the synonym of the advice. So here there is a topic in front of me. Your friend is trying to get in shape for the summer. Give him some advice on how he can get in perfect shape. So this is a scenario, this is a prompt for you. So now you need to understand what you are means what your role you are as a friend. So when you think your role as a friend, so you can name any of the person, because as you know that in this task you have to answer the question, answer directly. You need to talk to your friend, so definitely you name your friend. You can say that, hi Manpreet. Okay, hi Daljeet. You can say anything. Means you have to name your friend. So first of all, it's very important when you get the first question, you need to know that what is your role. Your role is a friend. So this means you can talk informally. You know na? Understand the informally.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is the first thing. Second thing is what you need to do is now you need to give the advice. What is the topic? Perfect shape means you need to give the advice on the physique, on the physical structure. So these three things you need to understand: your role and what you need to do, and about what thing you're going to tell something. So first thing should be there. So now, sometime what happens, like we are not that much expert that we can give advice to someone that yes, you should go to gym or you should go join the yoga, because we are not very well aware. So consider one thing: your this exam is of your English exam. This is not the exam that you are perfect in health, giving health tips. Okay, so that's why like most of the template works in CELPIP speaking. Students used the template so that they can use the same kind of language. So I come to the session, I come to the tips, like what you do, don't need not to say, and what you need to say. You should not give the direct advice. Nobody accepts the direct advice these days. If I say that you should sit straight, okay, for the some time, for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, for 5 minutes, you can sit straight as a student. But if I give advice to my friend, okay, you should do this and you should not do this, he or she will never do this because I'm giving the direct advice. So never say you should go to gym. Never say you had better not eat junk food. Do not say do not eat junk food because otherwise people feel emotional and they say that like means something bad. You must not drink cappuccino. Like at that time, the person might think that like I know you that around 2 years ago you used to eat lot of you used to have lot of cappuccino. So you need to go to jogging every morning. So you should not give the direct advice. Instead, you should give the indirect advice. You might want to consider getting a gym membership. Okay, means you are just suggesting your friend like having the idea of membership could be the better idea. Here, you're just telling her the or him the possibility. Excuse me. Next, it would be good to cut out junk food from your diet. Now, it would be good to cut out. You're not saying that you should cut out. You're saying that it would be good. है ना? Personally, I would stop drinking cappuccino. Now you're talking about yourself. Personally, I would stop cappuccino. Means if I were instead of you, or when I was into the process, I stopped using cappuccino. So such kind of pieces of advice help you to convince your friend. You should start jogging every morning. You could start, not should, you could start. One thing you could do is find a workout partner. In my experience, running is a great way to burn calories. I would recommend hiring a personal trainer. I would suggest going swimming every evening. So, these are some of the pieces of advice that you can give to your friend indirectly way, and definitely it affects. So, as you remember the topic was your role is as a friend, and you have what you have to do, you have to give advice to your friend who wants to be physically fit. So what I normally do, like I have the vocabulary related to this topic: burn calories, burn fat, build muscles, lose weight, gain weight. No doubt we can use any kind of vocabulary, but if the vocabulary is related to topic, so the chances are quite fairer that you get level 9. Okay.
Yeah.
Next. So this is answer means hey means so that's my answer. You can say anything, but as I told you earlier, like you need to mention your friend. Hey Ram, hey Sham, hey Sita, hey Geeta. So keep a word or keep a name in your mind. If it's your best friend, so that's much better because you feel more natural. So it's great to hear that you want to get in shape. I have learned a lot about fitness over the past few years, and I would be happy to give you some tips. I think the best way to get in shape is to focus on three things: diet, exercising, and routine. So I just summarize this first paragraph. The first paragraph, like in the first line, you are like suggesting, you are appreciating your friend that he or she has decided to be in shape. Because when you appreciate someone, he or she accept your advice always. So this is the first thing. Second thing is I have learned a lot about fitness over the past few years. So in this sentence, you are telling your friend that I have some idea about this thing. So it it compels your friends to think that that he has come to a right person who has already knowledge about that thing. Okay. So the third thing is I think the best way to get in shape is to focus on three things: diet, exercising, and routine. So these are the outline. You can say that the words. So in the next upcoming paragraph, you will discuss about diet, exercising, and routine. So when you read the topic, na, read the answer. So we are going to discuss diet, exercising, and routine. Now, what is the mentality of an examiner? When examiner check your exam or give you the score 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it is, he just wants to check whether you know the topic. If you know the topic, you know how to present the topic and what you're going to present. Now, what you're going to present three things: that is diet, exercising, and routine. So your first paragraph is very, very important for you. Got it? And of course, if you have decided I will talk about these three things, so you will mention all these things in the upcoming paragraph. Got it? So this is about the content part. Now the next part is about the listenability. Listenability, you must be very much clear. So whenever examiner listen to you, you should not repeat any sentence. See, what happens when we go on repeating the sentence? s- Say, in case of IELTS, the examiner gave you the instant score. See, you're speaking, examiner, okay, roughly say that, okay, band 7, band 8, band 5, instantly. And after that, God knows whether they just listen your recording or not. But here in this case, your recording is with the examiner. So he or she can listen it once, twice, thrice. He can pause it, he can play it anytime. So that's why never repeat any sentence. If sometimes the sentence is wrong, I know, never repeat it, because if you're repeating, you're indicating the examiner that I have done a mistake here. Got it? Pronunciation, use only those words that are very clear to you. Okay? Cardio means sometimes some words can be pronounced more than two ways. For example, word is collide, collision. Some people use it collision, some people use it collision. So that doesn't matter, but we will do the meeting again after 10 minutes. Got it?
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay, so now I'm going to end the meeting, and you can also note down some of the points about the writing, as you were saying that you're having a problem in the writing too, whatever that problem is, though it's in a task one, email, or in the survey, whatever it is. And even I will share you some of the templates that have been used for level 8, 9, 10, or whatever the score that you need to achieve. Okay, see you very soon within
Okay.
10 minutes. So, so far we have covered all of 8 tasks along with the tips and strategies. Do you want to me to ask any of the questions, any of the doubt that you are having?
Not right now, but if I find anything after practicing, then I will for sure.
Okay, before starting this session, whatever the confusion was there in your mind about task 5, 6, 7, 8, are all they clear or still there is a confusion?
Sir, it's totally depend on the topic. Sometimes I get the very easy topic and I just speak it like fluently, 30 seconds or 1 minute. But sometimes I got the topic like it's very difficult and I got confused like what I can say on this topic. So
No,
I went.
see, that depends. That's the same thing, na? Like when the batsman is there on the pitch, he never practice that. If I get easy ball, I will hit a sixer. If I get tough ball, I will get single. Means everything is about your practice, and it's not about the question. Whether you sometimes students get very difficult question, but they get better score, है ना? So it's not means all that like sometime if I get easy, then I will get less score. I was just asking about the confusion before attending this session. Whatever the confusion did you have? Are those confusions clear, or still you have something in your mind?
Not now because I find your way is little easier than the videos that I have seen on the
Okay, I mean,
YouTube because
see.
they are following the
Mhm,
templates for
mhm.
the speaking and they are just first 2 or 3 lines repeated for all the topics and then they speak on the actual topic. So that's why I was confused.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, anyhow, next I'm going to share the template with you because that's also important, sharing the template so that you can come to know that what kind of thing that you can speak for more time. So, are you able to see my screen?
Uh, yeah,
Okay, so
yep.
these are the templates for the. So task one, journal, giving advice. It's an informal template. If we talk about the informal means when you're talking to your friend, your parents, family member, hope you're rocking. I appreciate you to choose me for giving you advice on this matter. According to me, you should means whatever the topic is. So in the first
Mhm.
sentence, you need to mention whatever your point is, whatever your topic is. Because if you're introducing your topic in the first sentence, examiner know at the very first point that you have got the topic. Rest of the thing as it will be beneficial for you in two way. First of all, you're counting the benefit. This is a benefit. Secondly, this is a benefit. I understand sometimes it's difficult to take decision for such important issues alone. So that's why suggestion is taken and as per my experience. So here you are uh, saying him, yes, sometimes it's difficult to take the suggestion alone. In this way, you are suggesting your or you are favoring your friend that if he or she has come to you for getting the suggestion, so he is not wrong, he is right. Because when we are giving some suggestion to someone now, it's very important to make him realize that you have come to the right person, you have come to the right time. Okay, so as per my experience, so whatever the suggestion you want to give, you can give that. So these are three or four like sentences that you need to fill from your side. Otherwise, everything is fit in the template, whatever the topic it is. So you can fit the topic. So during the practice session, you could see if you find any topic awkward or you're not able to fit, we can discuss about that. So
Okay.
same way, formal advice is there, as I suggested you. Formal advice is given, then the last name of the person is taken. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
or you can say that dear sir, dear ma'am, yeah, whatever it is. It is good to know that you have given me chance to advise for this concern. I recommend you to. Means here you have used the word recommend. Recommendation is the second synonym of the suggestions. Again, whatever this your suggestion is, means of course you are giving the suggestion to for the formal purpose, so that definitely that person belong to any organization, institutions, schools, college, or anything. Hmm? So same way, like need to give 2 3 points from your side, and the rest of the things are mentioned here. And most important thing is, yes, when you practice yourself in the portal, you will come to know the good and bad points. You will come to know about the doubts and the confusion that will be solved by me. Task two, personal experiences there. Well, the experience that I'm going to talk about is a very good or bad memory of my life. That depends upon the topic. And I'm sure everyone has faced such a kind of situation in his life. So now these two lines are in the present because you're going to introduce the topic. Okay. So
Okay.
I'm going to
So,
talk about. Mhm. Yes.
as we say in IELTS, like speak
Mm-hmm.
naturally,
Mm-hmm.
just to justify your point, whatever comes to your mind, just answer to that question. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but here in CELPIP, if we follow this, the fixed template, like we can say that I follow this, the fixed template. Does examiner know that I am following the template? Like, do they know like this is that template and they are just putting the words in the template?
Yes. Yes. It
So,
depends that how you're using the template. For example, I'm just going to read the same template. Well, the experience that I'm going to talk about is a very good memory of my life. I'm sure everyone has faced such kind of situation in his life. I'm going to talk about this experience when I joined the school in my seventh standard that I experienced 10 years ago, but still in my mind at that time. So if you're using a robotic tone, you're not raising your voice, you're not falling your tone, definitely you get low score. Means you have crammed the template, but you don't know the art of presenting the template. Okay, so anyhow, I don't know like what course you have completed here in Canada, but in most of the assignments, when college or universities give you the assignments, they give you a 10-minute presentation task that you have to present this topic for the 10 minutes. They actually want to say that the way you speak. So what they suggest, any college or university say that you need to develop a report. Okay, now you have prepared the report, prepare the PPT. Means when you prepare the PPT, of course, you have prepared the complete 100% concept, but you're given the score on the behalf of the presentation, how you present. So this all is about the presentation. This is not about like you're cramming anything, you have crammed anything, you're just reading it out. So, yes, now the specific answer to your question is if you answer from your side without following any kind of template, that's the good. That's the best, sorry. And of course, then you can deserve level 12. But why you're following the templates? Why the people are following the templates? Because they just want to keep the consistency. And this is not so. If you're reading this template, you will use 100% of this. You will use 80%, 70%, or 60% of the template because you may change the things according to the topic. Got it? So the people
yeah.
who use a template, that's not wrong, but Yes, they must know how to use the template.
Okay.
Anything else?
So it's all about the tone and the like
Naturality means how natural
natural.
yours means. Of course, when we when we are fighting to someone, we need not to prepare ourselves. Okay, raise your voice, raise your tone. Then it's automatic. That's spontaneous. The same way, the things should be spontaneous. Should we continue with the next
Yep.
template?
Yeah.
As if you remember, I had divided picture into 6 parts: top right corner, top left corner. So that has eased you, but still, like the template is in front of you. If you want to read, if you want to grab some of the lines, you can sometimes use them. The scene in front of me is a scene of whatever the scene is. There are so many people, children can be seen. Means if the people involved, if you want to add number of people, you can say that there are 10 people sitting, there are 11 children standing. So it narrow down your situation, narrow down your the things. Can be seen. It seems a beautiful, horrific, dangerous scene. People, children are wearing colorful clothes and happy, looking happy, whatever the thing is. Hmm? So using template is not a wrong, but the way you use a template that depends. For the a next task, that is predicting a scene, you can use such kind of words. So these are some of the preposition that you propose using. You can use next to, beside, by, over, below. These are the preposition related to the place. So these are the 4 one. Normally people use 3 or 4 template most of the time, but let me show you the next one. Yes, next one. Yes, it will rain after 5 minutes. It's going to rain after 5 minutes. This is a synonym. Means you have changed the way you speak anything, but the meaning remains the same. It will rain or it's going to rain. That means the same, but you are using variety. Then definitely examiner give you more score. The beautiful, dangerous, unique scene in front of me is a scene of whatever it is. After 5 minutes, the scene will be completely different as various things are going to change their position. First of all, in the middle, you can start from the middle, or if you want to start from the right, you can start from the right. One more thing is there: if you keep one thing in your mind that you have to speak about this picture, what will happen after 5 minutes, you will be able to feel comfortable much more, because you know that you are going to talk about the situation after 5 minutes. Got it? Next, compare and persuade means now you are going to compare 2 things, so that's why you need to use comparative form. For example, easier. The course you had suggested me, that's easier, but the course I am suggesting you, that's easier. I repeat, the course you have suggested me, that is easy, but the course that I am suggesting you, that is easier. This means you're saying both the course easy, but the course that you are suggesting, that is much more easier. So your friend feel comfortable by listening such kind of words. Use a comparative form and try to persuade. See, hi means name of the person, or guys, I understand the reason why you want to do this thing, but in my opinion, another one would be better choice. Now, try to understand. You're not saying wrong to his choice, but you are saying better to your choice. है ना? The same ways, means for example, means the situation is like your husband has brought a beautiful dress for you, but you don't like the dress. If you say that no, your dress is not good, your choice is not good, then he may feel bad. But if you say that the dress that you have brought is good, and just look at my dress, that's also very good. So in this way, you're not hurting your husband, but you're convincing him that whatever you're saying, that is also not wrong. So this is all about the persuasion. Should we proceed? Dealing with a difficult situation. So here, like where you need to sometimes tell the truth, most of the time say the lie. Hello, Smith. I would like to talk about whatever the situation is, but I don't know how to start. Means when you're using such kind of words, but I don't know how to start. This thing relies the listener that you don't want to say anything, you don't want to do this, but because you have to do for certain kind of compulsion. For example, you're making excuse to your boss, like, hello Smith, I would like to talk about my 2 days leave, but I don't know how to start. As you know that my parents are coming from India after 10 years, है ना? Though your parents are not coming, but this sentence, but I don't know how to start. So this sentence will help you to convince your boss in a better way. So this all is about the persuasion, about the language. But you can understand, means when you use, but you can understand, you're giving weightage, you're giving, you're buttering. Yes, means you can understand. You're intelligent. You are understandable. You can understand. I am helpless. That's not my mistake, but I am helpless. I don't want to go, but I am helpless. So that's why I want to go. Okay. So the chances are much more that your boss can give you leave for a day or 2 days. Expressing opinion, 90-second task. As far as I'm concerned, I really think that whatever your opinion is, there are certain reasons why I have chosen this. The primemost reason is mention the first reason with examples. When you mention reason with example, you will have more time to stretch a topic. Okay. And never ever worried, like, should I need to choose of one side or should I go for the both side? It's completely depend upon you. So last one, unusual situation. I'm calling you as I have come to contact with her and it seems difficult to digest whether such thing exists on planet. So digest existence on this planet. These kind of word suggest you that you are yourself very much shocked, astonished, or really very happy. You're really very excited. So this is all about the vocabulary, and that can be used if you're using the template. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So now, like, I suppose you're having doubt in writing too.
In a task two for
Hmm.
I don't know from where to start. Like I choose the option, like I will go with this option, but I don't know from where I can start. Like we have templates for the task two in IELTS, like it's a agree, disagree, this is a both side views, this is causes effect solution. But here in CELPIP it's only one type. So for that only one type, even I don't know from where to start. I just start writing, but I
Hmm.
don't know like how I can start.
That advantage. Why self-pip?
Connectors,
Mhm, mhm. Please continue.
like
The connect.
the connectors that I can use in task two, and
Mhm.
how I can like it's same like explanation, example, reason, effect, like we use to do in IELTS, or it's a different. That's the confusion I have.
See, in this case, I what I was saying that the prime most reason why self is getting popularity in Canada is the writing, because you have completely free time. You have 26 minutes, 7 minutes to write just 150 words. That's not a difficult task because in the era of technology, we use typing more than writing. We use buttons instead of the pens. So that's why it's quite easier for us to use the typing. Second advantage, wherever there is any spelling error, you are notified. For example, if you're writing the spelling of writing, WRITING, by chance you have written WRITTING, it will underline the word. So it suggests you that you are writing some wrong spelling. So that's the advantage. So the chances of poor spelling is low. Now coming to your point. So first of all, I would like to suggest you about the email. So email is of two or three types: formal, informal email. Formal email that you're going to write to your boss, and informal that you're going to write to your parents or family members. So in this email, what you need to do is just you need to choose the topic. For example, here I'm having the sample for it. Yes. So first of all, read the email and let me know whether it's formal or informal email. Yes. What
This
kind
one
of
is informal. Informal.
inform? How you came to know it's informal?
Because informal is the person whom I know, like friend, relatives, or who is close to us. And for the formal, the person whom we never met.
That's
It could
fine.
be a manager
Exactly.
or or
Exactly. If
anyone.
I talk about this email specifically, so this is what the person is to whom we are writing the email that suggests you whether this email is formal or informal. Yes, here you're writing this email to your grandparent, so it's informal email. Now you need to see the situation. What the situation is? The situation is planning a family gathering. They are planning an event, family gathering. Now, what is their need? They want to have a fun weekend somewhere. Their need is they want to enjoy something in the weekend, during the weekend. That is their need. Why you are writing the email? Because you know a perfect place. You know the person who has the answer to their question. Okay. Now, what you need to do is write them email and include the following thing. First of all, you need to read 3, 4 sentences and decide your role, their need, what's the solution. Okay, and keep this thing in mind for 5 minutes. Just spend 5 minutes to read the situation and keep the things in the mind. Now you explain these 3 points. Tell them about the place you have in mind. You need to listen the place, talk about your experience. Means, of course, if you're telling someone, yes, means, for example, if I say that green tea is much better than the black tea, you would trust me if I have already experienced the thing. है ना? So the same way you're going to share your experience and you're going to describe like what the situation, what the possibilities are there. Means you can say that I enjoyed there that, but still there are so many things that you can do with the family. So basically, you need to work on these three lines, these 3 bullet points, and you need to explain it in your email. So here it is. It means start writing from your dear grandma, grandpa, or dear grandparents. You can also write comma. Then okay. So now coming to the second question. Your point was you are confused where to start, what to say, how to use. Read the question. Read the question. Unmute the mic. Read the question loudly.
So, your city is considering building a new airport near your house. A survey is being conducted in your community to find out if the local residents support or oppose the project. If the project is approved, taxes would increase by 20% to pay for the project. The city mayor estimates that the project will create 5,000 new jobs in the area.
Okay, fine.
Will
That's
the
fine.
airport?
That's fine. That's fine. This is a prompt. So first of all, you need to
Okay.
understand the prompt. What the situation is, why the survey is conducted. The survey is conducted because a new airport has been planned. Okay. A survey is being conducted because a new airport has been planned. Now the positive and negative point, both the points have been mentioned. If the project approved, taxes would increase by 20% to pay. This is a negative point. So they have given you the negative point. The positive thing is 5,000 new jobs in the area will create. And who are the people who get the job on the priority basis? Of course, of local residents. है ना? So negative and positive points has been given you. You need to try to understand the prompt. After reading prompt, after understanding the prompt, proceed further and read.
Option A, build the airport, and option B, do not build the airport.
Yes, you need to choose one, either to build the airport. If you mention build the airport, of course you would say that 5,000 new jobs would create, the land of the property would rise. Like you mentioned such kind of points. And you can also mention, no doubt, there is one weak point, and that is the taxes would increase by 20%. You can, if the negative point has been given in the topic, you can also mention this, that one. That's not a problem. Our purpose is, our target is to complete 180 word in task two. Got it? That's it. So what the most of the students do, like why is this problem? Because they read the prompt and they read the option all together and don't focus what the situation is. But when you focus, you are able to understand it. Got it?
Okay.
So more jobs, more accessibility, no build, poor can't afford taxes, noise from noise pollution, like such kind of things. Okay, so you need to start. I personally think, because the survey has been conducted and you are the person who who has been asked the opinion. My personal thinking, I believe that. I personally think that. Got it? Should we come to the template?
I can, yeah,
Sorry.
so I can just start with I think that it's my
Yes.
opinion, it's my personalized opinion.
Yes, it's your personal
Okay.
opinion. It's not an IELTS essay, no? It's your personal opinion survey.
Okay.
Got it?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Now we just come to the template. So these are the suggested template. It's up to you that whether someone want to use email advice to buy a car. Means it's an informal kind of email. Through this quick email, I would like to suggest you buy a car with the latest model of Maruti. So it means this is basically the sample that you can use. For it means when you are going to buy a car at that time, you can use that. Apologize email means most of the time, like means this is a kind of template. Like here you could see the dotted lines. There you put your own ideas, own words. Otherwise, I'm writing this email to feel sorry for the behavior that I did. Mention the situation last night, yesterday, Hana, 2 months ago in the party. While writing this email, I am feeling very small and low. I realize as like you need to write the same as it is. I must understand the situation at the same time. One did when you did not respond to me, it was today's morning when other friends clarified the thing. They told the truth. Hana? You can name the friend or other friends, Ram Sham, told the truth, whatever the situation is. So it is up to that. Means the emails depend upon like the things. So anyhow, so that's all about means speaking and everything. So anything else that you want to discuss, you want to talk about with me?
Sir, is there autocorrection for spelling in self-pip writing or no?
No,
No?
there is no auto correction. It's not MS Word.
Okay. I be like maybe it also correct the spelling by itself, like
Mhm.
that we are doing in MS Word. It just underline the word like it's incorrect and then we can correct
Mhm.
it.
It just underline the word. It's up to
Is
us like, whether we are able to understand it or not.
okay.
Okay. It's up to us like whether we are able to understand. If we are able to understand, we can means correct it. If we are not able to understand, we means then it's again up to us.
And sir, I'm also finding difficulty in articles like a, not in and, but
Mhm.
a and the.
Okay.
These two articles I'm placing wrong in my writing.
Mhm.
Is there any one example that can clear the doubt of using the articles?
There are so many examples. During the class, I will let you know. Like as you might have seen the book that common error with the CELPIP. So that book suggests such kind of things like the common article error, preposition error, or whatever the thing. So now next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you my panel, that how you would be able to solve this. Just a minute. So for I need to share the screen with you. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
So now here it is. Like this is a website, prepwithdaljeet.tci.com. So here, what you need to do is you need to just sign in here. Sign in. By signing in, you will be there in the portal where you could solve the test. So when you come to the assigned test or online test, there will be some tests that you will be able to online test. So these are the tests. Mock test, you're having 15 mock tests: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. These are all of the tests that you can solve with Portal. Okay. So along with that, you will get one ebook in the Portal. So where everything has been mentioned, the advantage, CELPIP, the task, the things, all the kind of things, the tips and tricks, all things. So whenever you solve the test, your reading and listening will be with me. Sorry, your listening and reading will be evaluated at the same time. But for speaking and writing, that I have to evaluate, I need to evaluate and let you know what your score is. Okay, this is how that we feel. Again, most importantly, your doubts. If you are having any problem or if you're facing any problem, that you must note it down on the notebook, and whatever the possible time is there, we must discuss the doubt.